Welcome back to the horsemanship here at FalconRidge. We got two horses that's fixing to come out of quarantine. Nikki picked them up at a low-end auction. They've been here approximately 3 weeks. They're both around 2-year-old. Both 2-year-olds. And so we're just going through and see what they know. The other one is a black. When I pull him out, I'll pick some other things out. We know for certain he's saddle broken. When you see his marks on his back, which I really want to point out, people just put the right size saddle on these horses. If you don't have the right size saddle, don't do it. Yeah, I like this little 2-year-old's mine. They're both colts. They're both intact. This one here's a grip orchid. His feet hasn't been handled much because earlier, just a few minutes ago off camera, he's not going to be bad about that. Like I said, these two horses been picked up at auction, so we don't know, especially this one. They didn't say anything. They just let him in, huh? They let him in the sale barn. I wasn't there, so I don't know if they said anything or didn't say anything about it.
Just 2-year-old stud colt.
And the best way I can find out if he knows anything is just approach him like he does know something. Like right there, I put the pad on it. He didn't react to it. Saddle's a little different. But if I try to go super easy, I won't find out nothing. Moving out like that, does that mean he's never had a saddle on him? No, it just means it could have been a while. It means they just had it on a couple of times. Now, if you notice the way I got my lead, I got it draped across my arm so I can grab it. Pull his head around. Right now, normally, if I was starting him, I would go on the other side, but I'm just going to drop him over and see how he reacts. And plus, it'll tell me a lot about his attitude. Even if I figure out he's never been saddled, it'll tell me how easy he is, his temperament, and everything else about the horse. The way I'm holding my lead line, I can just turn my wrist and I can control them so you don't get to his hind feet if you did do something. just going to step away. I'm going to put a press collar on him in a second because he's got a round back. Probably no wither on him. If I ask him to do much of anything, that saddle's liable to turn. We don't want that saddle to turn underneath him. A press collar will keep that from happening. I didn't tighten them all the way down at first. I would guess he hasn't been ridden. Nice little, like I say, he's a nice little horse. There's a good boy. I don't think we didn't get no papers on him, did we? I'm just going to let him move out just to keep an eye on him. Shit, his knees broke. There it is. But he's one of these horses that won't take long. I mean, just a little bit of prep work because he's a giving horse. I've noticed a lot of them. He is a giving type animal. So all I got to do with him is get him used to give him to the bit. And so I'll have to pull on his mouth if something happens and climb on and ride him. So this horse, like I said, we know he's not broke to ride, but on his temperament, his scales on from 1 to 10 is probably about, I'd go ahead and give him a 10, even though he's not halter broke real well. But he's a good little horse. Sarah's Bandit.